In the 90s, Bin Laden set up a hub in Yemen. He had a satellite phone. Ahmed al-Hada ran the switchboard to calls from around the world. NSA was listening, the CIA asked for transcripts, they said no. Just reports on conversations, that's all you need to know. After the embassy bombings in '98, Al-Hali gave up the number to the FBI, but the NSA still wouldn't share, and nobody knows why. They were watching, they were listening, they knew what was going on, but the information never traveled where it needed to belong. From Yemen to the embassy bombs, from the cold to September's day, they had all the pieces of the puzzle, but they looked the other way. Intelligence failure or something darker still. Did they let it happen or did they make it real? Khalid Ahmadar married Al-Hada's daughter, called the hub before the attacks. Probably involved in embassy bombings, definitely knew the facts. January 2000, Malaysia summit, CIA and FBI watched the gate. Ahmadar and Al-Hazmi sitting in the meeting, planning out their fate. KSM was there, Hanbali and Bin Al-Shif.
It's all in the report.
CIA broke into Ahmadar's hotel room,
copied his passport.
a multiple entry visa to America, they saw it with their own eyes. But when he landed in LA, the CIA told the FBI lies. Doug Miller drafted cables from Alex Station, said we need to tell the Bureau now.
Tom Wilshire
And Michael Casey blocked it, said we can't allow. Michael Casey circulated a cable saying the FBI already knew. So 18 months later, why did Wilshire ask permission
to tell the truth?
Alex Station keeping secrets, 50 people in that room. Richard Blee was in charge, and nobody could assume that the information wouldn't flow from CIA to FBI. But it didn't, it just sat there, and nobody knows why. Ahmadar and Al-Hazmi landed in LA, met Omar al-Bayoumi, Saudi intelligence operative who set them up, gave them money, got them an apartment in San Diego. The landlord was an FBI informant, and Warren Al-Laki knew him, bought the plane tickets for them. When he moved across the country to Virginia, and Ahmadar, Ali Soufan asked the CIA for files from the summit in Malaysia, even gave them the payphone number outside the building where they met. The CIA monitored that number, but said they had nothing yet.
Oh!
They were watching, they were listening, they knew what was going on, but the information never traveled where it needed to belong. From Yemen to the embassy bombs, from the cold to September's day, they had all the pieces of the puzzle, but they looked the other way. Intelligence failure or something darker still. Did they let it happen or did they make it real? October 2000, USS Cole goes down in the port of Eden. Over a dozen sailors die that belonged to Al-Qaeda's great Satan. The FBI investigates, but the CIA won't share what they know. Ahmadar leaves LA in June, flies around the world. July 4th, 2001, he lands back home in LA.
Wilshire writes about it.
The very next day, in emails to the CIA, says Ahmadar will be involved in the next big attack.
But he doesn't tell the FBI.
Doesn't pick up the phone and nobody knows why. He orders up a review of Malaysia summit files, gives it to Margaret Gillespie, detailed to the CIA, but she's in the FBI.
Tells her take your time.
Do it at your own leisure, that'll be just fine. Doesn't give her copies of the cables, he just reviewed himself. 3 months later, Gillespie finds the cables, checks the records. Ahmadar is back in the US, and he didn't leave. Then she takes it to an FBI agent close to Wilshire named Dina Corsi. They open an intelligence, not a criminal investigation, which would allow tracking of credit card statements. This is 3 weeks before 9/11, but Wilshire never tells them what he told the CIA, that Ahmadar was the key to the next attack. Why would he hold that back? Why wouldn't he react? Was it recruitment gone wrong? Did they try to turn him into an asset? Or were they simply watching, letting it happen? The NSA was tracking calls between Yemen and the States, multiple calls placed by hijackers to the house in Yemen. But the FBI never knew, couldn't stop what was about to happen. After 9/11, Richard Blee and Alfredo Bukowski got promoted, should have been fired instead. Amadar and Al-Hazmi probably hit the Pentagon, but now they're dead. Ahmed al-Hada was running the hub, nobody knows where he is now. Captured in 2005 or 6, but the US have forgotten him somehow.
They were watching, they were listening, they knew what was going on.
But the information never traveled where it needed to belong. From Yemen to the embassy bombs, from the cold to September's day, they had all the pieces of the puzzle, but they looked the other way.